いや、セカンド。違う。いや、サード。録音が。
Hello guys, welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to react to One Piece episode 290. Now guys, I think the first CP9 member went down on account of Frankie busting his jaw open, okay? So we got the first key, but now the other guy got busted out of the refrigerator, right? He's about to fight both Frankie and Chopper for his key, and he got fat apparently. And then we have Zoro and Usopp about to fight these fools, and Zoro using Usopp as a prop katana? Nah, that was crazy. Okay, that's comedy gold, but I guess we are in the middle of fighting, and like the first CP9 member is down, man. He's down for the count. So the question now is, are the rest of the CP9 members gonna start dropping like flies, or will our guys also start dropping, right? Will we take some losses here, or will we wipe the floor with all of them? That being said, I ain't gonna play on this that much. If you enjoy my reactions, feel free to share, subscribe, like, leave a comment, join the Patreon, support your boy, Discord second channel, comment, like, share, let's go. Yeah, he's using Usopp as a katana, bruh. That's a violation. He does not care about your pain and suffering. He can use him as a shield too. Nah, yeah, he a shield right now. Zoro, stop it. You ain't cutting anybody's arm off. Yeah, you're gonna get punched again in the nose.
こんなに自己管理できてねえやつ見たことねえ。数分見ねえうちに太るなんて。
This used to be me. I'm back in the gym right now, training. I lost some weight. Maybe you can notice, maybe you can't. But hey, I got my self-control back.
心配なんかしてねえよ。普通に喋れお前。いりゃあせぬだろ。
He's getting serious. Digest. Oh, he gonna get slim. I need that ability.
なんだお前。なんだ今の。もう一回やってくれ。
Do it again. Nah, I'm sorry, Chopper. You're nobody to talk. Oh, what are you, bruh? What are you? Like, you have 27 forms, and you look like a human, but you're a deer. Like.
お望み通りや。海に千年、山に千年、風を吸い、露を飲みて千人暮らしの修行。
1,000 years here, 2,000 years, bro. How old are you? I'm so stop it, my man. Trying to be Netero from Hunter x Hunter right now. Let's stop it.
超えて、得した。
毛の先まで意識を届かせるって。なんかそういう能力、本で読んだことあるぞ。バイオフィードバックとかいう。
So wait, what he said is actually true. He trained 1,000 years on the beach and 1,000 years somewhere else, and he's old at least 2,000 years? No, that has to be exaggerated. I'm sorry. How old are people in One Piece, bro? But I guess he can like transfer his consciousness into every part, even his facial hair, and he can make them dance, bro. That's crazy. He's running away. Yo, this guy is not weak. Just get scissors. Get some scissors and chop his hair off. Damn. Yeah, this guy's strong.
やっぱりアームポイントやホームポイントで攻撃しないとびくともしない。
串焼きになりやがれ。
Fire? I mean, isn't that dangerous for him too, with all the hair, bruh, flapping around everywhere, right? It can catch fire. He's gonna be bald in a matter of seconds. But okay, so Chopper explained, like, didn't he already use a few Rumble Balls fighting like other fights? So what he's saying is, if he uses one more, he's gonna lose control, or no, he can use one more, but after that, if he uses a second one or a third one, he loses consciousness and all that shit. And yeah, I think the title was something about a Rumble Ball and uncontrollable, right? Uncontrollable or something like that. So he's definitely gonna have to use that Rumble Ball. Because this guy ain't weak. Oh, he can't control it. Yeah, that's what he was afraid of. Yeah, okay, so this was the risk. Yes, he gets the abilities for the next 3 minutes, right? Like enhanced abilities, but he can't control them. So he can't pinpoint the right ability at the right situation. So he's getting manhandled now, even though he took the risk, and the risk did not pay off. So, and if he takes another one, he's gonna lose consciousness, I think so. Yeah, not good. Yo, is he gonna do what I think he's gonna do? He turned his hair into a lot of pointy fingers, right? Pointing at Chopper, and you know in that Tekai ability he can use like finger gun. So maybe he's gonna use multiple finger guns. Maybe he can do that. In which case Chopper's gonna die, bro. What is he gonna do? He can't give up. I was right! Oh. How is he not getting pierced?
ごめのランブルボールはまるでギャンブルだ。変形は全部で7つ。つまりアームポイントに変形できる確率は7分の1。
He's still not giving up, bro. Chopper's a real one. He's actually strong. Like, need I remind you, he may be the fourth strongest in this group, like the Straw Hats. We have Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy above him, but he's up there, bro. He has a strong Devil Fruit. Plus, he has a brain. So, I mean, he's dumb generally, but when it comes to science, he's smart. But where's Frankie? Why isn't he here to help? He already done with that CP9 member. Or are they trying to convey that these fights are like happening simultaneously? Because yeah, I do believe in the middle of Frankie's fight last episode, this guy broke out of the fridge. So they just didn't show us this. They're showing us this now. But this happened, like this was happening the same time like Frankie was fighting the other guy. So there's nobody to help Chopper. Yeah, but you need to get me first. Lucky. He's getting everything but the arm point. He's gonna evade it. Oh, I don't think you did. He's not going easy on him. No, but I'm sorry, bro. The Straw Hats are monsters. Yo, my man took multiple of those, like, right slashes that are able to cut buildings, by the way. And he didn't, like, yeah, he got mere scratches. So you're telling me the Straw Hats are more durable than buildings in this universe? Monsters.
チョッパーどうけじめつけりゃいいか
俺そんなひどいことを
I don't get it.
村一つ崩壊しかけたんだ
No!
親譲りの実験好きは勝手だがね医者ってのは常に人の命を預かってるんだちょっとした失敗が取り返しのつかないことになるそんな崖っぷちの上をいつも歩いているんだよ
They're showing us this for a reason. What did he do? He destroyed a village?
厄介の種は尽きないもんだね
Why?
さっさと体直しな買い出しにも行きやしない
I need you to go shopping is crazy. So wait, since he needed to recover, like, he didn't just destroy the village, somebody hurt him back, so he was fighting somebody. So what happened? And they're not just showing us, like, is he about to get some crazy power boost or something? Because they didn't just show us that for nothing while he's getting severely whooped, right?
送るたぬきにいつか帰れと折った柳の葉はくれない
Smart!
紙絞りを抜けた
ランブルごめんドクトリーナ
Oh my god. Oh, I was right. Oh, he explained in the beginning, right? If he takes one more Rumble Ball, he's gonna lose control. If he takes another, he's gonna lose consciousness. And she was talking about in that flashback that it was his curiosity. So he did this once already. That's why he knows he's going to lose consciousness and he doesn't remember anything afterwards. We're going to see his final form, right? When he loses consciousness, something's going to take over. That's how he destroyed the village. Nah, yeah, he getting a power-up, man. And he said, forgive me, Dr. In.
国を救うために命を懸けたように
What are you, oh, my man scared?
ランブルボールを3つ使ったんだ
And the fact that he just said, I just hope nobody else enters this room while I'm in this state, just proves that he's gonna attack anybody. My man gotta become a truly mindless monster, which is ironic because Chopper seems like a monster, but he's highly intelligent. But there is a state where he loses control. And what do you want to bet Frank is gonna walk in there as he assumes this form? He was nowhere to be seen while he was getting whooped. But my man said, hey, if I'm gonna die, I might as well go all out. And Frank is gonna walk in like, hey, I'm gonna help you. And then he's gonna kill Frankie and this guy.
敵も味方も己の体も滅ぼしちまう過剰な
Oh, even your own body. That's why he was hurt. Oh, he big. Oh, he
モン
huge.
スターだよ
Yo, my man howled. Now that's crazy, bro. Yeah. He a big ass reindeer now. He's like, I'm a Santa Claus and a reindeer, bitch. Damn, he big. And this guy is crying almost. He's like, hey, yo, what the hell is this? So yeah, okay, so Chopper in this form levels up. And he was already giving this guy a hard time. So this should give him the W, but it destroys his body too? Alongside his enemies and friends? I mean, I guess it's a good thing he's only trapped in this room with an enemy. So there's that. How long? Like, does this last only for 3 minutes? Because the Rumble Ball lasts for 3 minutes. So, come on, 3 minutes ain't that bad. Let's hope he defeats this guy in that amount of time. But yeah, this is crazy. So Chopper, all this time, Chopper had something more. I think they mentioned in the beginning he can do 7 transformations. I think we never saw the 7th one. I think this is it. This is the first time we've seen his 7th transformation, and it's the strongest. And there's a reason. There's a cost of this power. Yo, I'm actually very curious to see how strong he is in this form. Because every other form, it's either speed. Like, Chopper's Rumble Balls are similar to Tekai, right? One is speed, one is fluffy to absorb punches, right? One is like muscly with strong punches, one is him being buff. So, you could argue that Chopper has a form of Tekai in his Rumble Balls, only instead of 4 abilities, he has 6 that he can control, and one that's the most powerful that he can control. There's a bit of irony in there. I kind of love it. I think my editor is gonna give us a yap session, so let's hear what he has to say.
Holy shit. It is time.
No, wait.
Holy shit. It is time. Chopper has become a true monster now. This form is called Monster Chopper. I mean, obviously, right? It's fascinating that this ties into Chopper's history as well. For basically his entire life, he's been ostracized for being a monster. First by the reindeers after Chopper ate his fruit. I mean, he did get ostracized for his blue nose, but not like to the point where he was seen as a monster. He was just a little bit weird in his tribe. And then by humans later on, he got ostracized and just basically seen as a monster, right? Like everybody saw him as a snow monster. But this entire time, Chopper was not a monster. He wasn't. He is a very kind-hearted person, and he doesn't really want to hurt a fly, right? But now, what people perceived him to be this entire time is actually what he is now, and that is a monster.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
I really like that storytelling aspect of the form. As you can see, I have the original version, aka the manga, on screen right now, and I really love how it looks here as well. I mean, I really love the shading. The artwork is great.
Yeah.
But the anime did a great job as well. But yeah, Monster Chopper has no control over himself, and dude, he is humongous. He's like 20 meters tall. Kumadori himself is already 338 centimeters, which is almost 3.5 meters long.
Yeah,
right?
he was huge too.
But Monster Chopper, dude, he towers over him, man. This is his Devil Fruit's ultimate form. And actually, it was stated back in Drum Island that his fruit allows him to transform into 7 forms.
I remember
right?
that!
And it's these forms on screen right now. You can see they all have a number, right? 1 is his reindeer form, 2 is his hybrid form, 3 is his human form, and then 4 through 7 are powers that it can only access using the Rumble Ball. Number 4 is Jumping Point, 5 is Arm Point, 6 is Horn Point, and 7 is Guard Point. Well, it turns out that he actually has 8 forms, and this one is Monster Point. So,
okay, so all this time I thought they only showed us 6 forms. They actually showed us all 7, but this is the 8th form. I'm sorry, I didn't keep count, but I did remember that they said only 7 forms.
Yeah, that's the name of the Monster Chopper ability, Monster Point. Well, Chopper now has an incredibly strong power-up, but it's uncontrollable, right? So yeah, he's about to rampage. This is another power-up added to the many power-ups we actually had during this arc. We had Luffy get 2 power-ups, Gear 2nd and 3rd. We have Zoro's new technique where he used Sogeking as a katana. Okay, I'm just joking there. Frankie beat Fukuro actually without a power-up.
No, I'm sorry, that pissed me off, Loki. Don't ever mention Usopp as a sword again.
We already knew that he was like monsterishly strong anyway, right? Oh yeah, we also have Nami get a power up with her upgraded weapon. So yeah, Enies Lobby has a lot of power-ups. Speaking of Nami, actually there's a small change made to the anime from the manga. And see, in the manga, Nami actually fights Khalifa at the same time as Chopper fighting Kumadori, so it switches back and forth between those 2 fights in the manga, while the anime first does the entire fight between Chopper and Kumadori, and then it switches over to adapt the entire fight between Nami and Khalifa separately. Although in the manga, Chopper's fight with Kumadori ends a while before Nami's fight with Khalifa. You can argue that the anime does it better here because, you know, if it doesn't switch around, you can focus better on one specific fight. So yeah, that's just something I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, and there's something about Kumadori, right? He keeps saying like, oh, you know, my dead mother. He keeps going on about that and stuff and how he'll make sacrifices for her.
Yeah.
Well, Oda in his SBS Q&A got asked this question. I've been wondering for a while, what was Kumadori's mom like from Yasuhiko? Oda's response is this. Actually, she's still alive. Profession, assassin, name, Kumadori Yamanbako.
What?
There's also a note at the bottom that says Yamanba actually means mountain hag, and also refers to a particularly extreme subgenre of Ganguro girl subculture. Okay, so not to waste time on what the Ganguro girl subculture is, I'll just read the Google explanation. Ganguro is an alternative fashion trend of blonde or orange hair and tan skin among young Japanese women that peaked in popularity around the year 2000, but remains evident today. Oda wrote Enies Lobby during 2005-2006, so yeah, the trend was still like somewhat more common back then, right? But anyway, yeah, that is the inspiration for her name. As you can tell, she still has the name Kumadori in her name, right? It's actually confirmed with this that Kumadori is actually his family name. But yeah, Kumadori's mom is alive and well, and as you can see, she looks like this, right? I wonder how Kumadori actually doesn't know that she's alive.
Yeah.
Like maybe the government actually tricked him, just like how they tricked the Giants.
Maybe
they fabricated a story and told him that pirates killed his mom, which is why he works for the government and is how he was convinced to actually work for CP9. Or maybe he knows that she's alive and he's pretending that his mom is dead because Kumadori's whole inspiration comes from kabuki, which is obviously acting. That's his whole character trait after all. Maybe? I mean, the answer is probably nothing deep at all, but I mean, you know, you already know how much I like to deeply think about stuff, right? So I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not actually saying I 100% believe it, right? But yeah, his mom is still alive and she's an assassin. So yeah, that's pretty neat information. One last thing, right? I have to remind you of something.
This is truly a yap session, and my man got me invested in the mom backstory, and then he said, oh, it's nothing important, bro. I just want to punch you in the face, bro. Like, what? What's the point of all of that? Regardless. Okay, so there's more. But he said something interesting in the beginning that made me think, but I didn't want to stop. So if I remember, I'm going to go back and talk on it when he finishes.
2 episodes, we actually return to the alternate 2 episodes. The next 2 episodes, we actually return to the alternate universe story again from the TV special. Yeah, we're getting sequels to this in the next 2 episodes, episode 291 and 292.
Okay.
Then we return to Enies Lobby in 293. Episode 291 and 292, exactly like the TV special, aired as a New Year special, although the TV special aired at the end of 2005, and those 2 episodes, the next 2 episodes, aired at the end of 2006. In the actual story, the crew and everyone else is on the Grand Line, but in the alternate universe story, they are actually in Grand Jipangu, which is instead of Grand Line, right? And Jipangu is actually the origin for the word Japan. You know, Jipangu, Japan, right? Jipangu is actually what it was called in Europe in old times. Actually, I'm pretty sure the guy who came up with the name Jipangu actually was born in Venice. So yeah, the more you know. I swear, man, I really recommend people to actually research more. Like, knowing details like these can actually enhance your love for a show so much more. Even something as simple as Google searching helps a lot. But yeah, anyway, this is it for me. See ya.
Nah, I'm sorry, bro. No amount of research can make you into a yapper like you. This is crazy. The amount of useless information my man absorbed during the years is insane. I hope, bruh, I wish there was a doctorate for this shit, because this is just useless information. I understand it makes him love the show even more. And not gonna lie, he keeps hyping me with these little details, but some of them are so useless. I'm just like, yo, why is your brain still holding on to this piece of information, bro? Like, I'm like, yo, you could have learned a new language without this useless crap floating around your brain. He a legend, bro. He a legend. And the mere motivation for him to do this without, like, I didn't ask him to give me all this extra details. He did because of how passionate he is for the show. So I have to admire that. I really do. Well, I'm gonna go back. And he touched upon something in the beginning of his Yap session about Chopper. Okay, it took me a minute to find, but this is what he said.
This is his Devil Fruit's ultimate form. And
this is his Devil Fruit's ultimate form. Does that mean every Devil Fruit has an ultimate form? For example, Luffy has Gear 1, Gear 2, and now we know he has Gear 3. So does he also have only 8 gears? Only 8 gears, bro. Look at me. But he definitely has more gears, because at some point we're going to reach an enemy he can't even combat with Gear 1, 2, or 3. So he's going to have to level up. So I'm assuming he's going to have more gears. So the ultimate form, or the ultimate, what did he say? I forgot again.
Actually, this is his Devil Fruit's ultimate form. And
Devil Fruit's ultimate form. Does every Devil Fruit user have an ultimate form? That's what I want to know. And can they all tap into it, or does it require training? Or like in Chopper's case, it didn't require training. It just required medicine and technology in order to unlock it by pushing his body to the limits with those rumble balls, right? So I'm assuming maybe one day we're gonna see an ultimate form of Luffy. Maybe one day we'll see an ultimate form of somebody else with a Devil Fruit, right? So intriguing. That's what's stuck with me as soon as he said it, but I didn't want to pause, and then he continued yapping for like 2 days. So it took me a minute to come back to it, but I did remember. So that's something interesting. The most interesting thing he said here, but there was a lot of details. Then again, Chopper entering his ultimate form of Devil Fruit is promising, even though he doesn't have any control. I'm not that worried anymore. I think he's gonna whoop this guy's ass. So that's gonna be a second CP9 member going down, and afterwards he said we're gonna get a Nami versus that girl, naked girl. So I'm intrigued to see how Nami's gonna defeat her, because she has a Devil Fruit and Tekai abilities, and Nami's just a normal regular human. I'm sorry. Yeah, she has an upgraded weapon, but not even that weapon can do miracles. So yo, and where's Frankie, bro? Frankie's okay. Why isn't he? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. That being said, he just said we're getting that special. So the next 2 episodes are special. I'm gonna have to, you're getting one on Friday and the next part of the special on Tuesday. I'm sorry, I can't do a triple drop. I don't have the time, because I'm just hurrying to finish this off, and then I'm gonna go watch Serbia versus the US in the semifinals of the Olympics. I need to cheer up and then go to sleep because I have work in the morning. So I'm busy as hell. But that being said, I ain't gonna prolong this that much. I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, love you, enjoy, and bye.